It's important for the public to realize that an awful lot of these fires are set impulsively.
The number of suspicious fires being recorded in the city of Winnipeg is jumping substantially, and those on the front lines of these illegal blazes say the public has an important role to play in dampening the trend.
If we keep our readily combustible materials in our yard, away from the garage, away from our home, until garbage day, and then put them out on the day of pickup, if we find that we have mattresses or other bulk waste to dispose of, we need to arrange for the bulk waste pickup promptly and to not put that stuff out until the day of the pickup. By doing all these things, we can contribute to removing the opportunity to set these fires and lower the rate of these fires.
Preliminary data from the Winnipeg Fire and Paramedic Service indicates over the last decade, the number of suspicious fires dropped off substantially to start, but since 2015 have slowly been trending upwards. From 2009 to 2015, the number of fires being set intentionally dropped from 559 to 187, largely due to the removal of auto bin dumpsters that used to line back lanes. However, last year, a total of 453 suspicious fires were recorded, which is the third highest in the last 10 years. Officials say numerous factors may be at play when it comes to the increase, from the city's older housing stock to social issues present in Winnipeg. Fires in idle properties are also a contributor, especially since the onset of the pandemic, with officials saying property owners need to be engaged, not just meeting the bare minimum.
They need to be getting out and checking on their properties on a regular basis, checking the doors, checking the windows, making sure the property is secure.
The assistant chief also notes that these types of fires can have a lasting effect on a community long after the response is over.
They create a sense of fear and unease. People that go to sleep at night, they're worried about their children. They're worried that there's going to be a fire and that they have to protect their family. So when you're setting these fires, you're risking the safety of the people that are immediately exposed to fire, but you're causing an event that unsettles the entire community.
The Winnipeg Police Service says they have an incredible relationship with the city's firefighting agency, as the two regularly work together on scene response and overall investigation. Officials say while many of these fires happen in core areas, arson knows no boundaries.
The reality is these fires can happen anywhere, and we've seen them happen anywhere, especially when it comes to residences or vehicles.
Constable Murray says in the past, arsonists have set fires just to spur an emergency response, as it's something they're fascinated in, but says those who are lighting these fires need to understand they're creating a very real danger in the community from both a resource and safety perspective.
Tying up those resources can have negative effects for other people who are waiting for those emergency services. And more importantly, I think, is the harm that you can cause to people. Not only the physical harm that if somebody's inside a residence when it's lit on fire, but the displacement as well. You have people that are losing their livelihoods, people that are being displaced from a residence and now have nowhere to stay.
Officials with fire say its members are constantly out in the community, searching for different problematic areas and working to educate the wider Winnipeg public about the role they play in preventing these fires. Winnipeg police say they're always ready to take a call about suspicious behavior, as these fires often happen spontaneously and without any planning, so they depend on the public to raise the alert. In Winnipeg, Morgan Majeski, City News.